All right, as we prepare to honor our heroes this Memorial Day weekend, organizers of New York's Puerto Rican Day Parade are preparing to honor an unapologetic terror leader released from prison under the Obama administration.
Diana Berger Ettenson lost her husband in one of those bombings carried out by Lopez's terror organization, and she joins us now live. First of all, our condolences to you, and thank you so much for joining us.
You're quite welcome.
Diana, to you, he is no hero. Share your story. What happened?
My husband was at a business meeting January 24th, 1975, at Fraunces Tavern, the FALN, of which Oscar Lopez Rivera was a leader, placed a bomb in the restaurant which exploded, killing 4 people, my husband among them.
And just to let people know, FALN is a fanatic terror organization. They had been working to, I guess, free Puerto Rico from the grips of the United States of America, which it is a territory here. This was their method of doing so, and they committed over 100 bombings. Just tell me, how outrageous is it to think that this man is going to be leading a parade in New York City after he bombed a tavern in Lower Manhattan, 40 years ago, and killed 4 people?
Well, my feeling is that his being honored by being Grand Marshal of the parade is an absolute disgrace, and particularly that it's happening in New York, where the FALN really had a reign of terror that affected all aspects of life in New York in the 70s and the early 80s. And for him to be considered a hero to me, is just unfathomable.
I understand. And let me correct myself. I said that he bombed. He was actually convicted of making the bombs and helping to put together the bombs. He was not the bomber of the tavern, but still a person involved in the organization and helping in that movement.
Yeah.
Well, he was convicted of many crimes. At no point was he linked directly to the killing at Fraunces Tavern. However, as one of the leaders of the FALN, he certainly, in my opinion and the opinion of many, should be held responsible as well as the person who placed the bomb.
Of course.
Certainly not deserving of being referred to as a national freedom hero, because the organizers of the parade, not only is he going to be the Grand Marshal, they're actually giving him this title for the first time ever that they've awarded that. I want to go back to your personal story, though, and as we wrap up here, tell us how it impacted your family. You were also pregnant at the time that all of this happened.
I was 6 months pregnant. My in-laws, Alex's parents, had just moved to the United States from Montevideo, Uruguay. It turned our lives upside down. Obviously, my son never knew his birth father, and for my in-laws, who were Holocaust survivors, it was devastating. He was an only child.
And to those who actually do think that he's a hero, what do you have to say to them?
Oh, he in no way is he a hero. He's not someone to look up to. He's not someone who in any way is a positive role model. And I really would hate for any child to think of Oscar as a hero. I mean, that to me would just be, it's frightening.
Yeah,
he's a despicable individual, and even though he was not found guilty of the specific murders, he certainly has done nothing in his life to really be proud of.
And killed your husband.
Right. It's an outrageous story. We simply can't believe it. Just to let our viewers know, the NYPD commissioner won't be marching in that parade, but our mayor here in New York City seems to have no problem with this. He'll be in that parade, just to let people know that. Thank you so much for coming on today, Diana. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Diana.